Hi guys! We're back on! Finally live! It's been a hot second.
Yeah, we
So
kind of took a
Joharra,
break last week.
yeah. So Joharra, what are you working on tonight?
I'm hoping to get some more Percy Jackson done. I was like sick for that week and a half, so I got like zero reading done. So, but because I didn't read for like a week and a half, I found myself not much in the mood to read, but I really want to finish it, and so I'm hoping these sprints will motivate me to get some reading done.
Totally.
I'm on book
I
4. How about you?
I have no idea what I'm gonna work on tonight. I was trying bad girls bad girls with perfect faces, and I don't really like it. It's like sometimes it repeats a word again and again and again, and I'm like, no. I don't think I really like it. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Awesome.
Her big book of serial killers.
Oh.
She has an obsession. But yeah, I'm not very far in book 4 because, like I said, I've been sick, so I didn't get any reading done like at all.
Yeah.
But I am really enjoying this series, and I do want to finish it. So I'm on page 43.
Nice.
So hopefully these sprints will motivate me to finally get some reading done.
Yeah. So you haven't been up to anything then because of being sick?
Yeah, I finally did write the other day, which was the first time I also
Yay.
wrote in like a week. So I was happy about that. And now, if I could get some reading done, I'll be back on track.
Yay. That would be good.
Yeah, I hate being sick.
I agree. Yeah. Being sick is no fun.
I hope you figure out what you're gonna read.
Yeah, me too. Come on. Yeah, I don't know, this past week I've just been like so low in energy. I don't know why that is, but I was like half dead. I was like, I just can't do this. And I wasn't even sick. It was just for some reason my energy, like even today I was pretty low energy like the whole day. And it's like, what is going on? I don't know what's happening. I'm like, I want to live. I want to do, make more videos and stuff. Not sure what's going on, but hopefully that is more like a fluke and I am past that.
Yeah, hopefully.
Mm.
Yeah, I've been making a lot of edits recently, like little edits you find on YouTube about like a character from a TV show and stuff, and like a song's playing, and I finally figured out how to do those, and I've been obsessed with those lately. They're so much fun to make.
Yeah. I have started back on journaling, so I just wanted to be
Oh,
like,
nice.
hey, this is what I'm up to for my day. I want to make sure I don't forget things, Because I saw this nice tweet someone was talking about, yeah, like, be up to date in the things you're up to. That way, older you can look back on them. I'm like, fair enough. Yeah, but the last time, when is it? Let me just look at Goodreads for a second. When was the last time? Last time I was really reading was the 8th. And I know that's not that long, but I was really wanting to get these books done, but I don't know what to read next. Like, I'm kind of leaning towards You and Me at the End of the World because it's like this situation where this girl and this guy, it's like they're all alone. And why is that? But I already know about a spoiler, so I'm a little like, will it be okay for me to read? Like, is it gonna just ruin my experience? I mean, I don't think so. But I'm just not sure if I really want to get Yeah, it's like 10 hours or something, or 11. I'm like, ooh, that's longer. That's why I was wanting to read Bad Girls with Perfect Faces, because it's only 6 hours. So I was like, that's a fair audiobook. But 10, 11, that's where I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, definitely. That sounds like a lot.
Yeah. Have you, I forget, were you wanting to do, like, participate in a readathon this month, or were you taking a pause?
Taking a pause until the Monster High one, like Robin is.
Okay, cool, cool. Nice.
Yeah, there's some books I really want to read next couple months, and I don't want to try to find a way to fit them into a prompt and not be able to. So I'm just gonna read what I want right now. I'm in the middle of a couple series, so finish those, and then by the month I read done, I should be good to find books that fit with prompts.
Nice. Yeah. Very cool.
Yes.
I feel like we could, at 15, we could start our first sprint,
Yes.
That way we can have something more to talk about, because we're both like, this past week, we weren't up to much. We were dead the whole time.
Yes, we've been dead for this week.
Yeah. Like, everyone's like, where'd they go? We're deceased. Okay? We came back to life, but we were dead, okay?
Yeah. We were resurrected.
Yeah.
Well, I felt that this past week, I swear.
I'm telling you, like, I have literally, like, I've been, like, here. That's it. Like, I've been in bed. I'm like, I can't. I've been dead. Oh, I forget if you did watch this show. Have you seen that show, Never Have I Ever, on Netflix?
No.
No?
I've seen
Well,
it floating on Netflix, but never clicked on it.
yeah, the new season came out the other day, and I was like, okay, let me rewatch the 2 seasons, to refresh myself, because it's like, well, another year's passed.
Yeah.
I had a good time with it. It is interesting because, like, a lot of people focus on the love triangle or the love whatever is going on in this season. But I just thought it was really good to see the main character mature. It's like, it's about time. Like, she was so immature so many times. I'm like, yes, she's finally being a little bit more mature. Finally. Like, she actually makes some rational decisions,
Oh, really?
which
Nice.
is like, what? Or, like, her faults or the conflicts she makes happen, it's more reasonable versus, I mean, it was, like, really crazy in season 1 and 2. So I'm like, hey, it's more reasonable. And then other people are like, oh, this season was so poorly written. It's like, okay, that's your opinion. Okay. I didn't think so. I mean, some things, yeah, I wasn't down with, but I thought it was good to finally have the main character have some sense of maturity. I'm like, yes.
Nice. Yeah, did you see that link I sent you and Robin on Twitter? It was about Stranger Things.
Oh, probably.
It said that they're going to try not to bring in and introduce any new characters in season 5 and have it just be about the characters that we already know and love.
Yeah, I had
It's also
I had
supposed to be
seen that
focusing on Will.
earlier.
Oh,
I had
really?
seen that earlier, yeah.
It's also supposed
Oh,
to be focusing on Will, which will be nice. 'Cause
yeah, I've heard that.
I feel like it started with him, but he kind of became a background character.
Right? I just feel so much that a lot of, like, the characters, I still think season 4, I still feel like it's not Stranger Things. Like, it just is so different, and so many other characters or newer characters get the spotlight, and it just doesn't feel like Stranger Things to me. And I'm like, bring it back! Bring me back to Stranger Things! What is this?
Well, it sounds like that's what they're going to be doing in season 5.
That's what I'm hoping for, but, I'm not, like, 100% like, oh, this is totally happening, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, season 3 is still my favorite. I know you and Robin weren't the huge fans, but I love season 3. So does one of my sisters. But season 4, I decided that I don't like it as much as season 1, but I do like it more than season 2. Season 2 is my least favorite.
I didn't rewatch the season 2. Like, I mean, I've rewatched it then and again. I remember how much I hated it, like, after coming out of the first watch of season 1. I was like, what is this mess? But it really isn't that bad. I mean, there's a lot of flaws to it, but there's some good parts to it, and it still
Yes,
feels like Stranger Things. But how about we go for 30 minutes?
sounds good.
Okay, we'll be back at 47, guys. So happy reading, writing, whatever you're up to.
Happy sprinting.
All right. How are your sprints?
Hey, mine were all right. I kept getting distracted checking notifications and stuff, but I got to page 60, so yay. Made a
Nice.
little progress. How about you?
So I picked the Library of Lost Things, and I got to page 23. So, um, it's okay. It's not like I'm not like having so much fun right now with it, but obviously, getting it's only the beginning, so I'm
Yeah.
giving it a chance. Hello, Robin. Just finishing cooking dinner, and then I'm hoping to work on editing. I haven't edited in a few days, and I've also been in a bit of a reading slump as well. I've been listening to Catch 22 on audiobook at work, but it's been taking a long time to get through, and I haven't had motivation to read any physical books. I can understand, Robin. It's not going well. I'm kind of struggling with the reading. I mean, it's good that I'm trying, but it is a little but
Yeah, I'm trying to get motivated to read too. So we're all just struggling here. Before you came out,
struggle's
we were
real.
all just dead last week.
Yeah. I hope this will just be our dead phase, and then we're gonna have good times.
Yeah.
I'm just like, come on, let's chill out. No, but I would really like to actually get out of this reading slump, because the past the other 2 years for BookTube, I'm just like on to the next book, and it's like so much harder. It's like I need several days to take a break before I even think about trying another book.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm sure it'll get over. I mean, I was in the same spot last year, and
Yeah,
I'm
right.
and I've been getting pretty good amount of reading done this year, so
Yeah, that's really good.
it's just a phase. We all go through them.
Right. Yeah. I would like to get some more progress going. I mean, I'm going to have to see about this. That's what's nice about this book. I have obviously the physical book, but also I have an audiobook. So that's how I'm doing it. Because I don't know, it must have been last year. I was trying to read it on audiobook, and I just got bored because it's like the mom's a hoarder, and I just didn't really want to hear about that kind of story. But I think if I get through it, I mean, it's not tiny per se. It's Let me get to the end. Yeah, it's 328 pages. I'm not saying it's huge, but it's definitely not like teeny tiny small. But I do want to, hopefully this will be book 3 of the month, but I shall see. So, how many books have you finished this month, Joharra? You said you're on book 4 of Percy Jackson.
Yeah. I finished 2 books. I was
Nice.
doing really
Hey,
good.
some progress in the me. Nice.
Thanks. At the beginning of this month, I was doing well because I finished both second and third books in a day. Not like the same day, but like a day for each. And I was doing really well. But after I finished through it, that's when I got sick. And
Oh
yeah, so it's like I probably would have finished both book 4 and 5 by now if I did not get sick.
no. Yeah. So Robin asked, what are you guys reading? For some reason, I had to reload the page for the stream to catch up. It was stuck on the black screen. Well, that's not good. So
Yeah.
I'm reading The Library of Lost Things. There we go. Now the light has stopped flooding it. But I was telling Joharra, I am doing the combo of the paperback, obviously, and then also the audiobook. And I'm up to page 23 because I just started it. Hopefully, this will be a book I will get through. And go ahead, Joharra. with what you're reading?
I am reading Percy Jackson, Book 4, The Battle of the Labyrinth. Excited to find out what happens because they're going to go to the labyrinth. That's gotta be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering why you guys hadn't come back yet when it was past. Oh no! That's so lame.
Yeah,
Hopefully people aren't too stuck on that too. Oh no!
that's
He's
weird.
failing us. I don't know. The stream is just like, nah. Things
We
aren't
have
going to go well for you today. Wow, you're reading through the series really fast.
I'm really enjoying this.
Nice.
It's I'm making a vlog of me reading the Percy Jackson books, and it'll come up once I finish book 5. But I say on the vlog that it has become like one of my favorite series now. I still don't like it as much as Harry Potter because I know you asked me that question, Tiffany.
Right.
I do love it, but I'm sorry, nothing could ever take away my Harry Potter heart.
No, but that's really good. You know,
Yeah,
they still
but
love it.
I have what was it? 5 series that I said I consider like my favorites, and it's Harry Potter, Seekers, Percy Jackson, Monster High, Ghoul Friends, and then Six of Crows.
Nice.
Those will be my all-time favorites.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I lost what you were saying. Could you say it again?
I was just naming off my 5 favorite series of all time, and Percy Jackson is now a part of that because I fell in love with it a lot.
Nice.
There's obviously Harry Potter, like obviously it's Seekers. That's probably no surprise. Six of Crows and Monster High Ghoul Friends.
Nice. I think it's happened once before, so I need to reload the page. Well, that's good that you knew what was going on because it's like, oh, that would be so bad. Yeah, it's like, we want Robin on. Yeah.
So, what books are on your TBR?
For me?
Yeah.
I've got a few. I've got so ones I have finished, I won't include those. I've got Eve of Man, American Royals, The Wicked King, You and Me at the End of the World, The XY, City of Beasts, The Queen of Nothing, People We Meet on Vacation. I'm not too sure if I'm going to keep with this Bad Girls with Perfect Faces. I'll probably just skip that. It's not feeling like it. And obviously this is part of my TBR, Library of Lost Things. Then I have Lifestyles of Gods and Monsters, Windfall, and Girl Gone Wild. And then, because I'm participating in the Tropical Readathon, there's My Mechanical Romance, spoiler alert, and I have a buddy read, and that is My Killer Vacation. I think that's it. Oh, I also have, possibly, I might change it, You Say It First and Verona Comics. So I kind of put it like, let's read all these books. And it sounds to me like that's just not going to happen. I can't say that for sure, but we're already at August 14th, so I don't think it's going to happen. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't think, since I was all sick that week and wasn't doing anything, I don't think I'm going to finish all the books I wanted to read, but I'm still going to try to read most of them. I have the rest of the Percy Jackson, obviously, the first series. I'm saving the Heroes of Olympus series for next month. I originally wanted to get all of my Twisted Tales books that I own, that I have left to read, done. I don't think that's gonna happen. I still hope to get the couple that I ended up not reading last month, and then I have if I can grab it, this book, which is book 3 in A Daughter's Ransom, and this book is the first book in Tabby's series.
Nice.
So So yeah, that's what I hope to read.
Nice. Yeah. I feel like because of Bad Girls with Perfect Faces, I think I will be changing some of the books. But again, I don't know how much I'm gonna read. You know, it's not like for me, it's not now, right now, it is not like finish it in a day, finish it in 2 days. It definitely takes longer. And of course it is like motivate myself to actually do things. It's like I have the time. My screen time shows I have the time, but do I want to read? And that's really well, I mean, that's really the dilemma because I don't a lot of the time. So I don't know how much I'm actually going to get to.
Yeah, I get that. But you'll get over this slump.
Hopefully. I hope so.
Like I said, mine lasted almost an entire year last year, so I'm sure you're going to get over yours. It just
Yeah,
takes
I
time.
really want to. It's like, stop the madness.
Well, I know someone I talk to quite often on Twitter, and she um used to read a lot of this one genre. I don't remember what it is, but she start was having a hard time getting into books from that genre, so she decided to change up genres and age range. I think she's been reading a lot of middle grade fantasy lately, and she's actually really enjoying what she's reading now because she found something different. Maybe that's what you need to try to do. Try to read something outside of your comfort zone, and it'll become a new favorite or something.
Yeah, time is going to tell, you know. Just trying
Well,
to think of. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask Robin in the chats if what book she plans to read this month, if she thinks she's gonna get to all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I started like I said, I was rewatching season 2 of Stranger Things and then I started season 3 and like I haven't even gotten past one episode. I'm like, I'm bored. I can't. It's like I can't do it even though I was really engaged the first time I watched it, you know, the day of that it came out. Don't know.
Yeah. I was watching Zombies 3 again with my mom. We became obsessed with that movie since it came out.
Nice. I decided to not do a TBR this month because the next 2 months I have readathons I want to do. Nice.
Yeah. What readathon are you doing next month? I obviously know what readathon you're doing in October. I'm excited for that one. Let's do it.
Yeah. I almost have my Monster High Readathon TBR figured out though. That's nice.
I still need to figure out mine. Right now the only books I know I'll be reading for sure in October is the Monster High Girlfriends because we're buddy reading that series.
Nice.
So that's the only thing I have figured out yet. I still need to figure out if they actually go with the prompts, but I think they do. I mean, they are Monster High books. I'm sure they do.
Sci-Fi September, if it's still happening. I haven't heard it announced yet by the host, but I'd like to do it. Well, I feel like if it's not happening, you could still do it. You could just take prompts from last year or whatever is going on there. Like I still feel like you could participate even if they're not doing it this year.
We should probably get sometime in next month we'll have to do the whole announcement for the Monster High Readathon.
It fits the Ghoul Friends prompt.
Right.
Read a book of female friendship.
Right. That is one of the prompts, isn't it? So yeah, definitely. And I mean, three of the three main characters in that series are three of the characters we have for the prompts anyway. So you're doing readathons, right? This month, Tiffany?
Yeah, like I said, the Tropical Readathon.
Right.
And I've done the Summer Mixtape Readathon. I'm doing the Annotate August Readathon. And it's the end of the month. It'll be the rom-com-a-thon. So those are the ones I'm participating in this time. Yeah, I'm thinking September 15th to upload the announcement video.
Sounds
So
good.
people have half a month to figure out their TVRs.
Yeah.
Unless you think we should announce it sooner.
September 15th sounds good. It seems like a reasonable time.
Gotta get those people hyped though.
Yeah.
Promos.
Yeah, like, let's do this.
Yeah. Nice, nice.
I've been rewatching the Monster High movies. Slowly but surely, just whenever I'm in the mood.
Yeah.
I'm on Scare City of Frights, I think, so it's been fun. I always enjoy watching these movies.
Yeah. I wish I could find a show to get into right now. Like, I finished Never Have I Ever, you know. I rewatched the show, and now I'm like, what's a show to watch right now? I have no idea. But again, maybe instead of searching for something to watch, I should try to consider actually reading.
Yeah,
And
that'd be great.
every time I would say that, there's a part of my brain that's just like, no, don't you read, watch things. So it's hard. My brain's just like, no, let's watch things. Let's not read. And it's like,
There's a TV show.
I can't challenge my brain.
There's a TV show I've been thinking about rewatching. I haven't seen in a while. It's She-Ra and the Princesses of Power.
Right, that animated one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it, and I haven't seen it in a while, so I was thinking about rewatching it.
Cool. I'm getting a little tired, or at least a yawn is coming. It's like, wah!
You're making me young. How dare you?
Contagious, yeah. But yesterday I watched this short film. One of the kids I used to go to high school with. You know, this was a short film he'd done, like, you know, within the summer, and I got to participate in it like as a short little, you know, like an extra or whatever. But it was kind of nice to watch it and everything. But there was something that had happened in in one of the shots or something that I actually had an idea for, like, oh, that would be a good movie. So I'm glad I got an idea there, because I haven't had an idea in a while, whether it's book wise or movie wise, for like an actual thing. I'm like, yay, now I have some creative juices flowing for something.
Nice. Well, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have plans for videos I want to do. It's just hard for me to, like, actually decide to do it. I'm always like, no, I don't want to do it. And it's like, what? Like, why do I have such a problem with just doing something that I'm supposed to want to do? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, definitely. I get that. There's a couple videos I need to edit that I still haven't done yet because I've been procrastinating. And then there's a few videos I want to film. I know there's this one thing I want to film on my TV channel. I haven't decided if I'm going to just make it one video or do a series of videos. I feel like if I do one video to end up being a bit long, so I might just do a series of videos for this. But on Monster High, like whenever something happens, like if they leave to like scare us or Boo York or have this major Halloween party or something, the main characters of that movie will change their style, their dress, and from their main outfit, their hair and stuff. And so I kind of want to find. So I've already like prepared the video. It's just a matter of time of filming and editing it. But where I rank all the styles from the characters that have actually changed styles multiple times. And I've already ranked all of them. I have the characters, I have the outfits and hairstyles and everything. I just need to get the energy to film and edit those.
Yeah. Would you want to do a 30-minute sprint at 10.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like hard for me just like simply reading. Like I've been hosting some tropical readathon sprints. The first sprint I did was I actually reading. I was just like, I'm watching something else. And then I come on and I'm like, let's sprint, guys. It's like, oh no. It's like I just can't do it. I really like that idea. I love the different Monster High fashions.
Thanks, I'm very excited for it. I'll post them in the Monster High Discord under videos. We should probably make that announcement, Robin, about that being only for Monster High related videos. Because we were talking about that, because there's a couple of booktubers on there and they're sharing videos, which we're glad that people are using the Discord, but that the video section was kind of just for Monster High related content.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very excited for this video. I think it'll be a lot of fun, but it's also going to be a lot of work, so I'm not ready to film or edit yet.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to do that, is
Me
what
too.
Robin said.
So somebody bully me into filming those videos.
Do it, or else. I don't know what I would threaten you with, but you've been warned.
I should probably edit the videos that I've been meaning to get out first, and then I'll film those. That would be the smart thing to do.
Yeah. There we go. Do it, Joharra.
Okay, you bullied me enough. I'll film it.
Yeah. Okay, people. We're going to do 30-minute. Oh, what did she say? Or else we'll tell your mom to ground you from writing. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good threat.
That is just low, Robin.
You're just like, I have been bullied. I have been attacked.
I feel attacked right now. Rude.
You're just like, how dare they? Yeah. Oh, wait a second. There's background music now? Add music? Ooh, maybe, guys, if you want to listen to some music, hold on. Let's just not talk for a second so I can see if this would be nice for people to listen to during the stream. I don't know. Well, that at least is an interesting thing they have as an option. Let me see. I think this is fair. No, don't worry, guys. I won't force you to listen to music you don't want to listen to. Yeah, it's like meditation music. Yeah, just chill little thing. But that's kind of interesting that now they have that option. Oh, there's feeding the ducks. I wouldn't expect this kind of beat for feeding the ducks. That's certainly interesting. Which sometimes wants me to sleep when I try to use it for writing. Not so good. Okay, guys, sorry I got distracted. Just look at duck. All sorts of animals get distracted. I'm just like, ooh, look at music. I don't know. But we will be back, guys, at 40. So happy reading, writing, and whatever you're up to.
See ya.
All right. How were your sprints?
I didn't get anything done. I was eating.
Nice. I didn't read either. I organized my bookshelf just a little differently. I was like looking at some excerpts and then I was looking. Can I point properly? Ah, every time. It's all reversed, you know? Over here I have some like writing journal stuff, so I was like looking at that, you know, like those like writing help things, but you know, I was like, I don't know if I'm in the mood for it right now, but you know, did a couple tasks, so not too much, but you know how it goes. But I'd love to know what everyone else was up to. You know, maybe you guys made more progress than us, which is not hard.
Yeah, I should be doing my bookshelf tour soon. When we were moving the bookshelves, we lost the little tacks that stick in to keep shelves on. But my dad was
Uh-oh.
able to get some because he was throwing out some other things that had them. So he just took them, and so in the next couple of days, I should be able to use those and film my bookshelf tour and finally have bookshelves for my books. That would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Haha, yeah,
Yeah.
didn't get anything done either. Got distracted looking at Goodreads and almost buying books, except they didn't have them in stock on Thrift Books. I can't talk. Robin, what were the books you were looking at?
Yeah. We'd love to know.
Mm-hmm.
Since I got some money from my books, I was thinking about buying a book.
Nice. Which book?
I lost my train of thought. I didn't know if I should save it, but I'm bad at saving money.
She's addicted to books. Is why she doesn't save money.
I'm thinking about buying Tabby's second book since I have her first book and want to read it.
Nice, nice.
This book, it's Tabby's.
The Warriors. How you pronounce that?
Bria.
Bria.
Yeah, I'm very excited to read it. Are these the tags? That's funny because we were just talking about it. She brought things down. That's ironic.
Crazy minds think alike.
So yeah, I'm so happy.
Yay. So Robin says, I want some of the books from my October TBR. Hot House by Brian Aldiss about a future where Earth is covered with giant man-eating plants. Whoa. Hope by A.C. Wise, which is the sequel to Wendy Darling. Wait a second. I think I've heard of that one, unless I'm wrong. I've definitely heard of Hooked, but it might be the wrong one. Yeah, I'm thinking of a different one. It's by Emily McIntyre. Yeah, it's a totally different story. So, but nice. That's nice that you want to read that book. The Woman on the Edge of Time, which was a book from the 80s about a woman who goes into the far future where gender and race inequality has ended. That sounds interesting. I might want to check that out.
How does it sound?
Woman on the Edge.
It's not really my genre. Like I said, I read your books because you wrote them. So I might read it. But
yeah, she's addicted to true crime. She has a problem.
Yes, I know that you're my problem, but still.
They were mean to me earlier.
Who?
Tiffany and Robin.
You asked us to bully you to write.
I asked them to bully me to film this video that I've been procrastinating, and Tiffany was like, I don't know what to threaten you with, and then Robin in the chat commented, do it, Joharra, or I'm going to tell your mom to ground you from writing. That was cold.
I'll take her books away.
Hey! I don't like it.
There you go. So Robin says, I'm totally addicted to buying books.
Same.
But Robin, I just want to make sure I got the right author. Is it Samantha M. Bailey or is it something else? Maybe this is totally the wrong book. I don't know. Yeah, it says a woman. I'm sure I've got the wrong book. I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to know the author because I'd like to check that out.
But yeah, so I am debating on buying Tabby's second book. Since I want to read her first book anyways, and now I have the money to actually buy her second book. Why not? She says Piercy.
I did find it. Woman on the Edge of Time. Okay. After being unjustly committed to a mental institution, Connie Ramos is contacted by an envoy from the year 2137 who shows her utopian future of sexual and racial equality and environmental harmony. But Connie also bears witness to another potential outcome, a dystopian society of grotesque exploitation. One will become our world, and Connie herself may strike the decisive blow. If that's the right one. Marge Piercy, yes, I did find it. Woohoo! Because, yeah. Oh, no, you did say that. I don't know what happened. I guess I missed seeing Edge of Time. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, at least I found it.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
Could be. Yay. I found it. So I might check that out.
Nice. I'm hoping to get some more writing done next sprint because I didn't get anything done last sprint.
Yeah.
Come on, we need to start reading. I almost said writing. Apparently that's where my brain is at, so maybe I'll just write.
But what about Percy Jackson?
Right?
They miss you. They need you to keep reading. You
Right?
need to experience the journey.
The journey will never happen without me.
I love dystopian books. I might take a month-long readathon of dystopian. Let me know some good ones, Robin, because I love dystopian. Obviously, it depends, but dystopian's a good one.
I'm not a huge fan of dystopian. I mean, it can be done well, and I mean, I've only read 2 dystopians, and they were all right. They weren't great, but I definitely didn't hate them, which were Hunger Games and Divergent.
Yeah.
But I'm completely biased because I am obsessed with fantasy.
I wish it was like super easy just to read. Like, it's so easy for me to just decide what movie or show I want to watch, or YouTube, boom, we're taking care of it. But with books, it's like so hard for me. It's like, I can't do it. I can't make myself do it.
For me, it's the opposite. I mean, I love TV, and I used to be a lot more into TV than I am now. But lately, I think I'm in a TV slump, honestly. I mean, I'm finding it hard to get into things, even things that I am enjoying. I'm not actively trying to finish it. Like, there's a couple shows I started and I am enjoying them a lot, but getting the motivation to watch them is another story. I'm in a TV slump.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's a sci-fi subgenre. That's why, like, part of me is like, oh, I like sci-fi, but not all sci-fi, you know? Like, there's parts of sci-fi and I enjoy. I really enjoyed Uglies, which I think I already recommended to you, Tiffany. Yes. I have the book available. I just haven't gotten around to it. Just like almost all my books, you know? I want to read The Handmaid's Tale, but I'm worried it's too close to home right now. Yeah, I don't know enough about the book itself because I know it's a little older, so maybe it's not as rough. That might be wrong, but the show is insane. That stuff is too much. Like, she literally almost escapes somewhere in season 2 and then she doesn't. And I'm like, okay, this is too much. If she escaped, maybe I would keep watching, but this is too much. I mean, it was too much. Just all around absolutely awful, and just I don't need to see that, you know? Awful stuff. But yeah, be careful, you know, with that kind of story. And yeah, that's what's so, I mean, people can compare what they want to compare, but the fact that The Handmaid's Tale, it's all things that have happened to women in history, you know? It's not like she came up with certain things from her own ideas. Like, it was literally things that have happened in history. Yeah. The concept is the same, which alone is a lot. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying I just don't know, because you know how right now things are way more graphic than they need to be in media? And I'm pretty sure it is TV mature. So, but I don't know how much detail the actual book goes into. So, yeah, the overall concept just awful. There was actually regarding Handmaid's Tale and regarding your story, Robin, I actually saw like this thread of people talking about, if you were the only woman in the world, what would you do? And like, it was pretty grim what they were talking about. It's like, ooh, that would be rough.
Yeah.
On Battle Royale, I also want to read, which is a classic Japanese novel that was the inspiration for the Hunger Games.
I didn't know that.
Well, I do remember with the 10th anniversary thing, she had talked about her inspiration. It does seem a little too convenient, the fact that she was like half asleep and she was watching some stuff, like she was kind of flipping channels, and it went from, you know, like standard reality TV, them talking about, and then the news, gruesome stuff happening. So I don't know, you know. Wow, they stole my idea. Not really. But I know what you're saying, Robin. I was gonna share the thread with you, but maybe you would think it was too much, or like it would be hard for you to deal with. If you want me to send you the link, I can send you the link to the Twitter thread, though, if you want to see it. But it is rough, but there's like a lot of truth and reality to it, you know? Not so much benefit of the doubt when you know what they would do. So, but.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't watch things that are just sad. I mean, yeah, it's one thing to be watching like a fantasy show and then there'll be a sad scene, like a character I love dying. That's one thing, but to watch an entire show that's just completely sad, like Handmaid's Tale or what's the other one? That's not the name of it. It's 13 Reasons Why.
Right.
Yeah. I can't do that. I almost said 13 Wishes, but that's also I saw something on Twitter about it, and so my mind went to 13 Wishes. I'm like, no, wrong movie.
Yeah. Wait, is it about what the last woman would do, or what men would do if there was one woman left? Because the latter I don't want to read. Well, this was just a thread. It was just like a thread, like, you know, it was just like a hypothetical question, and any woman could respond to what they would do. What would you do if you were the last woman on Earth? And they said what they would do because of what men would do. But again, if you don't want to read the thread, I don't have to send it if you don't want to. Yeah. I can understand. Oh yeah, I don't want to watch or read 13 Reasons. I don't like media about suicide most of the time. I feel like it often glamorizes it. I've seen it, meh. But in general, like, I think just the show is pretty trash on its own. And the fact that they, even though they had mental health professionals that, kind of like checked the show out and said, hey, you shouldn't be posting this for teenagers to watch. And they did it anyway, Oh yeah, that sounds scary. Yeah. Yeah. Like, just what they were talking about. And the fact that it is like, they were just talking about the fact that, if it was the opposite, if there was only one man in the world, they'd be in heaven, their version of heaven, But if it was the last woman alive, that would be their hell, So it's not a good stitch. But I could understand what they were talking about. But it is kind of a rough thread, people sharing what they would do. Oh, yes. Yeah, I heard the suicide scene is really graphic and could be triggering to people who grapple with suicidal thoughts. I'd seen it. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But to be fair with what they did, when I'd heard, okay, people, I'm about to mention something about a graphic thing that happens in 13 Reasons Why, so turn off your ears or just mute this thing until I give you the thumbs up, so be warned. What they did, anytime someone said they killed themselves with a razor, I never understood that. I'm like, how do you do that? I'm thinking of, like the razor you have for like shaving or something. No, like an actual razor, and that's what happened. I mean, I really didn't see it as that bad, but again, it depends on how rough something is for someone else. Like, there are things that I'm sure a lot of people could watch that they're fine with, and I would lose it. Like, there was this dog movie, I think it was like a Benji sequel, and the bad guys, they had kidnapped the puppies, and, thumbs up, people, everything's fine. They had kidnapped the puppies, and one of the bad guys was mad at the puppy because the puppy had peed on them. And so literally they abandoned the puppy on the side of the road. And I had been so distressed by that, during the night, I literally had a nightmare about it because it was so awful, the fact that the puppy got abandoned. But I'm sure there would be some people that would watch it and be fine, Like, obviously I can't say it's not that bad. To me, it wasn't that bad. But obviously, for someone else, it would be pretty rough. And obviously, Netflix took it out. So, it really depends on the person.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like, I've heard All the Bright Places. That was the worst thing I'd ever seen. So triggering. And then people giving it all sorts of hype when it doesn't deserve it at all. And I still say that thing should have been, get rid of it. Trash. But anyway, got on a bit of a darker tone, but lightness, let's go.
Yeah, I really am enjoying Percy Jackson. It's just, I didn't read for over a week, so now I'm trying to find the motivation to get back into reading. When you stop reading for a little bit, then you just, do you want to read, sort of thing. So next spring, I definitely hope to get further because I am really enjoying it, and I really want to know what happens because there's so much going on, and they're talking about going to the labyrinth, and there's so much that's writing on it. It's insane.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with that one, but it sounds like something I wouldn't like. I can understand. I mean, the first movie, Benji, the girl dog dies, That wasn't cool. I mean, the movie, I was fine with it, But that dog being abandoned, that was just awful. Oh yeah, I want to do that book recommendations based on Halloween costumes video day that she did last year. Oh, that's cool.
That was fun to film. Can't wait to see yours.
Percy Jackson reminds me of that because I know that was one of the books you recommended from the God Goddess front. Nice.
Yeah, that was a fun video to film.
Nice.
I love Halloween-esque videos because I'm obsessed with Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to go for Halloween this year. I'm going to go to Spirit Halloween and I'm going to get Monster High costumes. I mean, this is the first time Monster High costumes are being sold that are for adults. Yes.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's right. Yes, I remember you mentioning that. That's right.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok of a Monster High account and that I follow, and she went to Spirit Halloween to check out the Monster High stuff, and she was showing, and I was like, man, this is really for adults. Like, this is something I could wear, and I got so excited and hyped for Halloween. Even though
like, yeah.
Yeah, let's do this. I'll probably be Draculaura because she's my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, they're already in stores.
Yes.
You're just like, oh my gosh! Ah!
I'm so excited. Like, Halloween cannot come soon enough.
Nice. Yeah, I'll see if I do anything. I'll have to see. I mean, maybe I won't like dress up, but like definitely I want to do something Halloween-esque. You know, something fun. Yeah. Try to think of something because I have done that before where I just watched like Halloween related and it's not as exciting, but I want to do something kind of just like chill. But I'm definitely not one of those people that like scary movies. Like I like something that's like kids stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like Twitches. I like that one. And of course it's not scary at all, you know? It's very chill.
Yeah, I like to watch Halloween-esque movies and horror movies because I like both. So it's a weird transition. Like I'll watch Halloween Town and then I'll go to Nightmare on Elm Street, and it's like it's kind of a bit of a transition.
I would say so, yeah. I'm just like, whoa.
I still need to watch Scream 5.
Oh, the new one. Hello, yeah, the one that I watched. I was thinking a scary movie. That's why I don't know why.
I don't like scary movies.
That's why I was like, I haven't seen that one. No, I watched the new Scream. Yeah. I won't say anything so that you don't deal with spoilers.
Thanks. I'm excited for it, but also nervous.
Nice. You're just like, oh no. When did we?
So, Robin, are you going to dress up as a Monster High character this year? And if so, who would you be?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly which characters they have costumes for, but I know for sure it's going to be like the main three: Draculaura, Claudine, and Frankie. But that I wouldn't be surprised if that was all, because those are kind of. I mean, with the original franchise, there were several main characters. It wasn't just those three. But with this new generation coming in this year, those are the main three. And that's kind of why they have all these new Monster High merchandise. New dolls have been created, new to match the new styles, and the Halloween costumes for adults are just now coming because of the whole new generation and new movie and TV show that's coming out this year. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
I might make my own Monster High costume. I haven't decided yet. Nice.
Knowing you, you'll probably end up being Venus. Venus is her favorite character, like Draculaura is mine.
Yes, I'm so excited for the new dolls. I'm eagerly waiting to get my hands on the reboot Draculaura. She is so cute.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, guys, is this no judgment, of course, because I myself like very much, family or kid related stuff. So is Monster High more like, is the target demographic for kids, or is it like, it kind of like has like more humor or jokes that could be enjoyed by older people, like teenagers or young adults or adults? Or is it more like, family kid related?
Yeah, I'd say it is more directed at kids, at least the original franchise. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this live action movie and stuff might be able to be there for older kids, especially since they have more representation. Like Frankie's non-binary now, so like kids won't understand that. So I feel like this new generation may be for targeted for like teens and stuff as well. But the original, yes, I'd say it is more directed at kids.
I might do an unboxing video when I finally get it.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, I already have a jean vest and jean skirt that would be cute for Venus. Oh, it's definitely for kids, at least the cartoons and movies.
Yeah.
The fashion dolls are very popular among adult collectors, myself included.
Yes, I definitely want to start a Monster High doll collection, because I just really want some. And yeah, I'm very excited for the live action movie that's coming.
Nice.
There's a few things I have issues with, but overall I think now with everything I know, the pros outweigh the cons. But there are a few things that I am not okay with.
You're like, ah!
The changes just were too drastic, especially with Laguna's character. Like, that's not Laguna. Like, what? I still can't get over that. And I don't like the whole Deuce and Claudine romance thing they have going on. But the songs I've heard so far are really good and catchy, so I'm excited for that.
Nice. Would you want to start a sprint at 10?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Laguna is the only change I really dislike.
Same. Like, the other changes I don't think are that bad. Claudine isn't that great in my opinion. I like that she has purple hair, because I know some people were complaining about that, but she has had purple hair in the past in the cartoon. But I feel like they kind of turned her into this nerd. Not that anything's wrong with nerds. I mean, I'm a nerd, but that wasn't Claudine. I mean, that was Gulia. Claudine was more the fashionista, the popular one, you know? But I really like Draculaura and Frankie's changes. I do. She's entirely unrecognizable, that's true. I mean, her personality, her style, like I that's not Laguna.
You guys are like, how dare you tarnish her?
Well, Laguna was one of the coolest characters. Like, she was just so chill. I mean, the last movie of the original franchise, before the first reboot movies happened, they kind of changed her character in that movie. I mean, she finally had her own movie that was hers. But first of all, they changed her voice actress, and I'm pretty sure her voice actress wasn't even Australian, because it sounded like a really bad accent. And they kind of turned her into this, I don't know, pushy, and she wouldn't just let things go. I can't think of the wording, but it's like she just held grudges. That's the wording I was looking for. But the Laguna I know and love, she's like all chill and lets everything go. Doesn't let anything bother her.
Yeah. They're traitors. They changed your character.
But like I said, not all the changes are bad. I mean, for a reboot, they are obviously going to make changes. I just don't think they should be that drastic, you know?
Yeah.
And like I said, Draculaura and Frankie's I really liked. I mean, I didn't like Frankie, honestly. But I think I might actually like her, or like them in this change. The style and they just seem like a better person all around in this new version, and I really like it. And I also like that they have Draculaura practicing witchcraft, because she never really had her own thing in the original, except for the fact that she was a vegetarian vampire, but they didn't even bring it up that often. And this time she has a whole storyline based on something she likes. So I'm very excited about that. But I am biased because Draculaura is my favorite.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we are going to be back at 40. We will be reading, writing, whatever, So happy spring All right. How were your sprints?
Hello. Mine were all right. I got to page 89, so progress.
Nice.
Yeah, the quest has been foretold, and they're about to head to the labyrinth.
Ooh. Hey, don't say anything else.
I won't.
Spoilers.
I don't plan on giving you spoilers. That's just kind of a dead ringer because it's called the labyrinth for a reason.
Oh, okay. I totally forgot about the title. I didn't read my book. I just, well, I didn't. I can't read if I don't want to read, you know?
I know.
But I was looking, on Goodreads, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was like super tiny, when you can like check your books, how many books you've read this year, and then you see other people, what they've read, and there was this cute little cover, and I was like, oh, let me check it out. So it's a little webtoon. So I'm reading that. So I may not be reading my book, but I'm reading something. So YouTube froze again. Are you serious? Luckily, I caught it quicker this time. Well, that's good, but I don't know what's going on, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's weird.
Is your Wi-Fi going bad, Robin? Like, I haven't had any Wi-Fi issues, so I don't know what the problem is. People tell us. Well, Robin's the only one here, but I don't know what the problem is. That's crazy.
Yeah. That is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's just temporary.
Yeah, right.
You getting tired?
A little. Well, at least I got some yawns going. Oh, I missed that. I got quite a bit done on my editing.
Yay.
I'm in one of my favorite conversations in the whole book, where the ship's AI and the Medbot first meet and realize they have more in common than they initially thought. Very nice. Very, very cool.
Yeah, I'm almost done with my first draft of my book, which is exciting. I want to get it done.
That's good. And I'm on no draft because I'm not really writing.
There's something I'm trying to figure out where to go because, I know what I want to happen at the end of this book, but I'm trying to think because there is something I wanted to happen, and it's still gonna happen. It's just it might happen differently than I originally had planned because something else happened that was not planned, and I might leave it off like that for like a cliffhanger. So if I do leave it off with these couple characters with this cliffhanger, then what's gonna happen with the other characters will still happen. Just it'll be a bit different because the other characters won't be there like they originally would be.
Yeah.
So we'll see. That should be exciting to figure out.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Are you planning on releasing it for Halloween?
The Realm of Monsters? I actually hope to. I actually hope to do a big Halloween release. That would be fun. But no promises. It just depends if I can get it done and get it ready in time. But yeah, Halloween release would be awesome.
That could be cool.
I think I released The Curse's Lights on Halloween or near Halloween last year. I might be wrong, but...
Nice. That'd be perfect. We should do a virtual release party.
Ooh, that sounds fun. I'm in.
That's cool.
Yeah. How much more editing do you have to do, Robin? Are you like halfway through editing? Because I know you've been getting a lot done lately. You've been editing almost every day. So.
A lot.
I'm almost at 100 pages in my book, and I hope to get to 100 pages tonight. I don't think I'll finish it tonight, but if I can at least break the 100 page mark.
Nice. I'm maybe a third through.
Oh, that's great.
Very nice.
You're making great progress.
Yeah.
Can't wait till you release your book, Robin.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting too tired.
Ready for bed?
I'm not tired. I'm not tired. That's what's annoying.
You're like tired but not sleepy? Kind of thing?
No, like I'm not tired. It's just my body's tired, I guess. I'm hoping to get this chapter done tonight. I think I can make it happen.
Yeah,
That's exciting. That's really nice.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely want to get to page 100 tonight on my book and maybe get a little bit further tomorrow, but I do want to get a lot of writing done tomorrow as well.
Very cool.
Because I've fallen behind because I was sick, so I want to catch up on my writing and get things done. But I think I need to take a breather and just kind of look through the last couple chapters I did and try to figure out if the changes I'm making, if they're good, or if I want to make this book a little bit longer and have the characters get out of their trouble before and then have them all there when the big thing happens, or if I want to keep them in trouble while the big thing happens somewhere else, if that makes any sense. I'm trying not to be all silly.
I have a few different publishers I'm looking at submitting it to, but I'm not sure if some require me to have an agent. Ooh, that's a fair one. Yeah.
You can always ask the writing community on Twitter. I don't know about traditionally publishing, only self-publishing, so. But I hope you figure it out. My mouth is really dry. I'm going to have to get a drink. But that means I have to get up.
I'm collapsing over here. Dead girl again.
Yeah,
I'm trying to have a fresh week, you know? I need all the energy. I don't know. Do I have to start having energy drinks? Do I have to start drinking coffee, which I don't want to do? Like, what is going on with me? I don't know. Just like the energy. I used to have basic energy, and now I'm just like dead. I have no idea how to get an agent. Most publishers will say on their website if they'll accept unagented manuscripts. Okay.
So after this round of edits, are you gonna do a beta reader, Robin? I can't speak.
Beta.
However it's pronounced.
You're like, I don't care how it's pronounced, okay? I'm speaking words.
You yawning over there is making me yawn now. How dare you?
I can't control it. It's like one of those, you know, like those sleepovers where it's like people just start yawning. It's like, don't make me yawn. Yes, I'm excited and nervous about asking people to beta. That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I would be, in my head, I would probably be so negative because it's a sci-fi, and then I would realistically be so positive because it's like, this is my friend. If someone asks me, you know? But like, I don't like it, but I'm not going to say that. I have 4 different people in mind, 3 sci-fi booktubers and 1 author who I don't know super well, but we're both sci-fi authors and we both like the same sci-fi books. Well, that's nice.
That's nice.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm not even tired. This is annoying.
Well, now you're making me yawn.
I can't control it. It's just like instead of this video being a live reading sprints, we just say the case of the yawns.
We could just take naps during the sprints. The napping sprints.
That would be so weird. No, there would be such creeps being like, I want to watch that content. It's like, no. Yeah, I'm definitely looking for beta readers who know the ins and outs of the genre and who are the target audience. Live yawning sprints. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I get that, Robin. Definitely. If I do end up getting a beta reader, I want one who is good with high fantasy, because that's kind of what The Realm Monsters is. So because like even people who like fantasy, sometimes they like different types of fantasy, because there's so many different types, and somebody who likes epic, otherworldly world building type of fantasy.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you find the right beta readers. I mean, Tabby did told us about that thing on Goodreads to find beta readers. So maybe that'll help.
Yeah, it'd be good. I definitely want to do I'm sure you've heard of these videos, swapping my screen time for reading, you ever heard of that one?
No.
Oh, I like those videos, so whatever screen time you are on your phone or whatever, you just replace that time with reading and you kind of go through it for a week.
Interesting.
Something I'm thinking about, but again, it could be hard with how I read, where it's like, it's almost impossible for me to read, but like, this would be a good, healthy alternative to all the stuff I'm on,
Yeah.
Would you want to do a 30-minute sprint at 55?
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like that might be the last one. Can I just say, we usually do it at 7, and we've only been going for 2 hours and 47 minutes. I feel like this is so long. I guess that's because I am tired. Who knows? Like a drinking game, but instead of having a drink every time you look at a screen, read a page every time you look at your phone. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I mean, that could be kind of like a punishment,
If you're in a slump or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I was there wasn't much to say, so I kept on being like, "Hey, let's read." And then I didn't read for most of the time. But I'll be checking out this this webtoon thing. So
yeah, nice. And I think I'll get a soda.
Yeah, I get that
because my mouth is dry.
I'm tired.
And Cherry Coke is my coffee, so it'll wake me up too.
Nice. Oh, we're already there.
Yay!
25. That math took a second.
Math is hard. Math is evil.
Well, we're just talking. We're not thinking with our brains. We're just like, blah, blah, blah. Okay, guys. Whatever you're working on, we'll be back at 25.
Happy sprinting. Hello.
Hey, how were your sprints?
Not that great. I read a little bit, not that much, but that's because I was talking to my mom about something, and we had ordered food to be delivered from Walmart, so I had to get that and stuff. So, but yeah, I still got pretty close to page 100. I'm on page 97, so I'm just there. So I think that's a good place to stop for the night. I wanted to finish this chapter, but I don't think that's gonna happen tonight.
Yeah, tiredness can happen. I slightly was reading the webcomic, but then quickly I was like, oh, let me check what the library has. And then I was like, oh, snap, Barnes & Noble has 50% off. So I was scrolling through that, looking at some books. I finished the chapter, but I'm definitely done working for the night. Yeah, me too. I'm just like, I'm done. Time to chill, even though I didn't do much.
I don't feel tired. I just feel worn out, even though it's not like I've been moving a lot today.
Yeah.
I'm just ready for the day to be over, and yeah.
For sure. Any good ones on sale? Well, I recommend checking it out. We all got our different tastes, but there's one that I found that I really want to check out. Let me just look at it again. It's called Cover Story. It sounds like a really interesting book by Susan Rigetti. I don't know how you say her name, but it looks like an interesting book, so I want to check that out. Not to buy. I'm not one for buying anymore, but maybe the library or something like that. But yeah, I definitely want to check some of these books out. I do not want to be tempted by a sale,
I prefer buying, especially since I annotate my books, and honestly, usually like I've said before, I stay in my little bubble.
Right.
So most books that I do end up buying and stuff, I am like 100% sure I'm going to enjoy, and 99% of the time, I do end up really enjoying them. It's just that 1% of the time when I end up getting a book that wasn't as good as I thought. I was like, oh crap! Now I'm just as more disappointed than I would have been otherwise, because it's like I had such high expectations for it, and it fell short.
Yeah, no, it seems like there's some good books. I definitely recognize one, Robin, in the sci-fi fantasy section. It's the one with the fish that's kind of swimming in like the ocean or the space. I don't know what it is. Something stars or something. It's where is it? Oh, snap, I went to the wrong thing. It is I have to keep going. Light from Uncommon Stars. I remember you talked about that some time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got it. I liked that one. Right. Yeah. But yeah, well, the way I annotate is I either tab it, like I just put a sticky tab, but I write my notes elsewhere, whether it's on my phone or on a notebook. I don't like write in my books. I don't like that. I don't like actually writing on the book.
I don't like to write in my books either. I don't like to do that kind of annotating. I just like to tab them.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, with library books, it's possible. Obviously, you have to take them all out, but also, like, now I'm kind of like done with owning lots of books. That's why I'm trying to sell my books. It's a slow process because of the fact that money's kind of tight for everyone right now, but I'm trying.
Yeah.
So what are your guys' plans, video-wise, reading-wise?
like I said, I need to edit those videos I already filmed, and then the ones I need to film, I said I wanted to do the whole ranking series on my TV channel, and I had a video idea earlier for my book channel, but now it slipped my mind. But I'm doing a vlog. I told you about the Percy Jackson reading the Percy Jackson. I'm doing a vlog for that. I'm also
I totally forgot that.
I'm also doing one for the Twisted Tale series, though that's one I may not finish till next month because I'm not gonna be able to get all the books I plan to done this month. But yeah, so that's my plan. How about you?
I have a plan to, let me look. I want to do my July wrap up. I want to wrap up my Summer Splash Readathon because it's going to be a separate video because my July wrap up, I'm going to talk about the books I read and also the books I didn't read, and then I'll get into everything for the Summer Splash Readathon, like the pictures and everything else. I don't think I did any. Oh, I did a slight little video. Anyway, my July weekly vlog for the trip I went on. Did I read the books in my TBR reacting to old TBR videos? I feel like I've got a few things that I want to work on. It's just like finding the desire to do it is hard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the bookshelf tour. That's the video I mentioned.
Right.
I need to film. Yeah.
I want to do an individual review of Catch-22 because it is a classic book and it's pretty bizarre too. So I kind of want to do a video from my interpretation for the book.
Nice.
Especially since I think people read this book for school, and like I said, the writing is really bizarre, so I can see people having trouble with it. Yeah.
Nice.
I've heard the name, but I don't know what it's about. So
same.
Yeah, never was assigned it for school.
I wasn't really assigned much to read. Like, I know people always say like they read this classic and this classic, and every time they say they read this classic, I'm like, I never read it. I was never assigned it. But I think that's because I was in like lower classes at school for people who struggled more, and so we weren't really assigned projects like that.
Yeah. Oh, what to do it? Did I read my TBR at the end of the year for all my TBR videos? Nice. Yeah. I also think I want to do a 2023 TBR next year. Catch-22 is a book about nothing. That's kind of more intriguing than I'm sure you're thinking. I would be like, oh, then it must be boring. And it's like, it's a book about nothing. Now I'm like, I want to know what's going on. But I'm sure it would actually be something I'd be like, I'm bored. I'm done. Probably, since it's a classic, I'd be like,
I don't like classics.
Yeah. Getting so tired. I don't want to be tired.
This cherry Coke, like I figured it would, woke me up.
Yeah.
So I'm not tired. I'm just worn out, and I'm really hot all of a sudden. That's why I put my hair in a bun, because I got like really hot all of a sudden.
Yeah. Like, too much energy. My mom was really nice a couple days ago. She made us mashed potatoes and gravy, ham, cooked ham and stuff. But yeah, like the second I had the mashed potato and gravy, I mean, that thing is so warm, kind of hot. It literally like rose my body temperature or something. I was like, I'm hot now. It is a lot of nonsense in a long book. It can be funny at times, but it also can only listen for about 2 hours at a time before it gets to be too much. That's really interesting. But because it seems like, Robin, you're more lenient with classics, whereas it sounds like both me and Joharra don't deal with it. I think the fact that you're kind of struggling with it kind of says,
that we would not like
it. It won't work. Yeah. No, but you guys should check out that 50% off deal. It could be nice. But yeah, I definitely got pulled in, for the end of the year last year. I got some books. I was like, yes, get all those hardcovers 50% off. But I'm going to see,
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say yeah. So I do think I'm going to end up buying Tabby's second book, so that I can just jump into it once I finish this book. I still have to wait till I have the money for the third book, but I think I'll have enough money to get another book that's a bit cheaper because it's like a shorter. It's more of a poetry book, but it's not for me. It's for my mom. Don't tell her I said that because it's a secret. She doesn't know I'm getting it for her yet.
Yeah, right. Yeah, probably not your cup of tea. I enjoy classics from a writing perspective. I mean, that's what was kind of that was like really the best point about reading 17th Summer, a book from 1942, which, by the way, most of the time it did not feel like it was from 1942. Like, there were grammar things that very much were not our time. The, etiquette and standards and, certain policies were not of our time. But it very much felt very simplistic and normal and, like, actually conversational. Usually when I have touched a classic, it is very boring and not how normal people talk, So it was very interesting, like, from that aspect, seeing something all the way back from then. But I'm not going to make a habit of it, So. You guys have anything else to say?
I mean, tomorrow, like I said, I want to get a little bit further in this. I don't think I'll be able to finish it because I do want to get a lot of writing done as well. So try to get a little bit further and then get some writing done. Maybe get a couple chapters written.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That's my plan for tomorrow, but do not hold me to it.
I'm so sorry. My brain was so fogged up from tiredness. What did you say? I'm so sorry. What'd you say?
Tomorrow I want to read a little bit more of this book. I probably won't be able to finish it, but I do want to get a little bit further, and I do want to write at least a couple of chapters, get some writing done, but don't hold me to it. I mean, from being sick, whenever I'm sick, I want to do nothing but sleep. Seriously, my mom she had to do it a lot when I was younger, and sometimes she will have to wake me up just to get me to eat and drink. That's how bad I am when I'm sick. I'm like, all I want to do is sleep, nothing more.
Yeah.
So when I was sick, all I wanted to do was sleep. And because of it, my sleeping schedule got all mixed up. So now I'm staying up all night and sleeping half the day, and I'm like, now I have to fix my sleeping schedule. So that should be fun.
Yeah, that's it. That's unfortunate. But that has been wrapped up. I'm hoping to get some videoing done. I was thinking to myself maybe to do something today, tonight, whatever, but I feel too tired to do it. I mean, maybe I could do something like this where I just talk to the webcam and say, hey, here's my July wrap up. Maybe I'll just do that. Like something simplistic, not set up the whole tripod and keep on click, clacking and whatever. I think maybe I'll just do that. Just that way it's like, hey, it's good, it's done, it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Joharra.
Thank you, Robin. I am. Obviously, I actually made these prints this week. We all just canceled last week. We were all
dead. We were all dead. I'm telling you, we were all deceased. Okay? We came back to life somehow, and we're back.
And I'm half alive. I'm not fully alive yet.
Like, I'm still half dead.
Same.
See? The death hasn't worn off yet. We're halfway in the afterlife.
1 foot in the afterlife, 1 foot in the real world.
Like, yeah, your world is boring. We're trying to get to the afterlife, but the afterlife is pushing us back, I guess. I was not having a good week last week. I guess we all were. I wonder if anyone had a good week last week. We were all dead. Like, I literally, like, one of the most physically draining weeks I've had. I don't even know why.
I wasn't drained. I was just really sick. Like, my stomach was hurting.
Well, I was saying me personally. I wasn't discounting you.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it seems like the three of you were all just drained and done with the week. Me, I was just so sick in bed, wanting to cry because I was in so much pain.
Oh,
That was my
no.
week.
That's not good.
Yeah. I hate being sick.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm worse.
Yeah, I'm happy we're all doing a little bit better at least.
Yeah.
At least we're not fully drained.
Yeah, right.
We have some energy. A little to spare.
Right. All right. I think this is a good time to wrap up.
Agreed.
Don't spoil anything about Percy Jackson.
I don't plan to.
That's right. You're hosting on Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Robin says, "Oh, Joharra, that sounds awful." Yeah, it does. All right, guys. I think that's it for the night. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see you on Joharra's channel on Tuesday. My brain's not working, okay? I'm sorry.